Good afternoon. The state public education secretary says he is hopeful that middle and high school students will get the chance to return to the classroom next semester. News 13's Stephanie Chavez is live from home with more.
Public Education Secretary Ryan Stewart said this morning that getting middle school and high school students back to campus is a top priority for the department.
I don't want any of our middle school or high school students to lose hope about in-person learning.
Stewart says in order for them to return to in-person learning, the state first has to get a grip on the number of COVID cases. As of yesterday, all 33 counties are now in the red on the state's color-coded map. That means they have a rate of more than 8 cases per 100,000 people and/or a positivity rate higher than 5% over a 2-week span. Stewart says he's cautiously optimistic that the precautions being taken by the state will help them expand eligibility for in-person learning in some way, and that they'll continue working with health officials and the governor's office on a plan.
We're still exploring options for how we can bring our middle school and high school students back. And at this time, we haven't made any changes to the current guidelines. But as we continue to see where the virus goes and our ability to stop the spread of it, we may make adjustments in the future.
Stewart says even if the state does give the green light for middle and high schoolers to return to in-person learning in some capacity, that decision will ultimately be left up to each school district. Any schools currently on a hybrid model are required to take a 2-week break from any in-person learning after the winter break is over to cut back on potential spread after the holidays. They can return to the classroom on January 18th. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Stephanie. Now, Stewart announced today that small groups of pre-K to 3rd graders or students with disabilities are allowed to continue in-person learning during that 2-week period. That was a last-minute change.